Welcome to your weekly prediction. Take a moment to settle your mind and look at the three paths before you. Don't choose with logic. Simply notice which one catches your attention first. That is your pile. Once you've chosen, we'll begin. If you chose pile 1, your cards are the 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, and 2 of Swords. The overall energy of your week is about protecting your peace without giving away your power. The week begins with the 9 of Pentacles. You may feel more independent than usual. There is a sense that you've worked hard for what you have, whether that's your finances, your confidence, your routine, or simply the life you've been creating. The beginning of the week feels relatively calm. You may finally have a chance to enjoy something you've earned. Some of you may receive recognition for your efforts, while others simply begin the week feeling more comfortable within yourselves. But this peaceful energy doesn't last untouched. The middle of the week brings the 5 of Swords. Someone's attitude may test your patience. This doesn't always have to be a major argument. Sometimes it's someone trying to prove they're right, someone being unnecessarily competitive, or someone saying something that leaves you wondering whether the conversation was ever meant to solve anything. The cards encourage you to ask yourself an important question. Is this battle actually worth your energy? Not every disagreement deserves your attention. Some people argue because they want understanding. Others argue simply because they want to win. Knowing the difference may save you a great deal of frustration this week. Toward the end of the week, we arrive at the 2 of Swords. Rather than rushing into another confrontation, you may choose to pause. There may be an important decision waiting for you. The cards don't suggest forcing an answer. Instead, they encourage patience. Sometimes clarity arrives after emotions settle. Sometimes saying, "I'll think about it," is stronger than reacting immediately. Your guidance this week: protect your peace. You don't have to attend every battle you're invited to. Some victories come from walking away with your energy still intact. Peace is your greatest advantage this week. If you chose pile 2, your cards are the Ace of Cups, the Emperor, and 9 of Cups. The overall energy of your week is new beginnings becoming something real. The week begins with the Ace of Cups. Something fresh enters your emotional world. For some of you, this could be a conversation, a new friendship, a romantic opportunity, an apology, an unexpected act of kindness, or simply a renewed feeling of hope. Whatever form it takes, it reminds you that your heart is still open to new experiences. As the week continues, we reach the Emperor. This is where the energy becomes grounded. Something that begins as an emotional possibility now starts taking shape. Plans become clearer. Boundaries become healthier. Someone may show reliability instead of simply making promises. For some of you, this card represents stepping into your own confidence. You stop waiting for life to organize itself and begin taking charge of what you can control. Toward the end of the week comes the 9 of Cups. This is one of the most satisfying cards in the tarot. Something may leave you feeling grateful, not because everything is suddenly perfect, because you begin seeing that life is moving in the direction you've been hoping for. The 9 of Cups reminds you to appreciate progress instead of waiting for perfection. Your guidance this week: allow yourself to receive what life is offering. Not every blessing arrives dramatically. Some begin with one conversation, one opportunity, or one simple yes. A new beginning could become one of the week's greatest blessings. If you chose pile 3, your cards are the 5 of Pentacles, Justice, and the Chariot. The overall energy of your week is turning uncertainty into forward movement. The week may begin feeling heavier than you'd like. The 5 of Pentacles can bring worries about money, work, support, or simply feeling as though you're waiting for something to change. You may wonder whether you're being overlooked, whether your efforts are enough. or when life will finally begin moving again. But don't judge the week by its beginning. Because the middle of the week brings justice. Something becomes clear. An answer arrives. A decision is made. Paperwork may move forward. Conversation finally happens. A misunderstanding may be resolved. Or you simply gain the information you've been waiting for. Justice reminds you that clarity often arrives exactly when it's needed. And once that happens, everything changes. The week ends with the Chariot. Momentum returns. You stop waiting. You begin moving. A plan comes together. Confidence replaces hesitation. What felt impossible earlier in the week suddenly becomes manageable because you finally know what direction to take. Your guidance this week. Once the answer arrives, don't stay standing at the crossroads. Move. Trust yourself. The hardest part may have been waiting for clarity. This week may remind you that one answer can change everything. Whichever pile you chose, remember that these are collective messages. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If this reading helped you prepare for the week ahead, I'd love to have you back next Sunday for another weekly prediction. And if you'd like to discover what else the cards may reveal throughout the week, subscribe to Celestial Archivist Tarot. Until next time, take care, and may your week unfold in the way that's meant for you.